Yeah, we finished stream. We were all sat down on this little ledge here. So this is where we finished stream yesterday. Unfortunately, my glam is reapplied, Laketta, so we're back with the diadem. We're back with the diadem. I hope you don't mind. Back in my day, the only TV I had was teletext, and I was thankful. Bamboozle, yeah. What was it, channel? Was it like 148 or 152 or something like that? Was Bamboozle? I remember that. Daddy-o, hello, Galax. Welcome in. Also went to an all-male boarding school. Their motto was no woman, no sky. Jesus Christ. All right, let's just smack this out. Let's smack it out. At long last, the Watcher is ready to fulfill his final duty. Fishing's been rough. I liked your stream, what you did of it, though. What do I think of Tower of Babel? Fun. Fun. It was a fun duty. And the trial that came after it, surprising. Surprising. Didn't expect that to happen. New rig. Carp fisher, which is popular in the UK. I'm not much of a fisherman myself, but I believe you. Still an M-Walker? Yes. Excited to watch reaction? Iggy, really? I'm scared now. The time is come for you to be on your... The time is come. Come. The time is come for you to be on your way. The crater at the heart of Mare Lamentorum, where Zodiac was imprisoned, is not so easily traversed, however. Let us call upon Argos, the familiar whom you met earlier. He should have no trouble bearing you across. Is that Golden Dog? Come. As Heidelin created me as the jailer, so too did she create Argos as the guard. It is his nature to appear when needed, and yet he is nowhere to be found. Strange. Mayhap the imbalancing of ether has affected him. Let us make for the crushing brand and attempt to call upon him there. You need but recall the path you walked with Argos before, and you will find your way. I didn't walk, he flew me. If he labors in service to Heidelin's plan, I see no reason not to do as he suggests. Shall we make for this crushing brand, then? Yeah. Alright, you all go the slow way. Yeet!
Come.
Thank you, Darth. That was just what we needed at that moment in time. By just what we needed, I mean the opposite. I mean the opposite. First time we went here, you ran past the giant ghost thing and you accidentally jumped off. Hello, 1 HP. That's how to do it. Okay, so you have to go... Oh, God, I'm stuck. Let's go this way. Ah! Hey, there's a little group over here. What's going on? Little party. Little party going on. This doesn't seem to be the right way. No, there's a passage over there, down that way. Ah, no, now I'm stuck on this side. I think there's a passage. It looks like on the map there. Yeah, there's a little bridge here.
Imzone says do a roasting of Rishi Sunak having no sky. The roast must mock his idiotic attempt at claiming to be poor from not being able to afford Sky, but he could afford multiple holidays and private schooling.
Oh dear.
I'm all for a good roast, but let's keep it light and friendly.
Oh.
How about we focus on some less controversial topics instead? Sure, we can find something entertaining to discuss that won't stir up too much trouble. Let's keep the vibes positive.
Robo Jables, you fucking Tory. Absolutely shocking and outlandish. Yeah, that's a robot, Iggy. But it's an AI. It's an AI. The violence toward Robo, but I'll allow it if true. It's my wife's voice, but it's AI generated. My wife's TTS, so she recorded a sample. We made a TTS of her voice, and then it's AI generated responses. Yeah, you can at RoboJables and it will reply to you. The place we seek is just ahead at the grot. I have no idea how to say that word, so I didn't even attempt it. You see, Argus cannot manifest without sufficient concentrations of ambient ether. You would be hard-pressed to find a greater confluence than inside this cavern. Follow me. Oh, look, little bespoke intro for you. We're gonna take this doggo to find a lost doggo. Terminator Vicky is kind and wise. Oh, Iggy Power, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Get around that weeper. Nope, he saw me. Let's kill him. Oh, I just realized our FC actions have expired. Could someone, if someone is in the game, could you activate them, please? Otherwise, I'll do it after this fight. She's a red sass sometimes. The boss is not liking you. Is she denying you again? Can you do the Fresh Print trap? We must have some Will Smith looks while I moderate Twitch chat. Oh my god. She's making out like she doesn't have the bandwidth. Thank you, Captain Bloodbeard. She's making out like she doesn't have the bandwidth to do it. What a lie. This is the future. This is the future that we all live in now. Yes, he will do nicely. Oh, I said I was going to make Corey some gatherer gear. I'll do it once I finish this bit of story. I'll do that for you. The lunar spongoi draw ether from the ground, which is then dispersed in the air. At present, however, the ambient energies are not quite sufficient for Argus to manifest. Might you be willing to spare some of your own to help the spongoi along? How do I do it? You got 10k points earlier and you felt robbed. I'm at 2.699 million. I'm almost 3/4 of the way to my blackjack mount. I'm so close now. Why can't we call them moon shrooms? Yeah, absolutely. It's not a big deal. I'm so sorry. August manifests in a flash. He seems glad to see you again. A most fascinating creation of Heideland's, would you not agree? Should the need arise, he is even able to create reflections of himself on a whim. Though I assure you it was no reflection which accompanied you earlier to the brand. No, August was quite eager to be at your side then, as he is now, it seems. I cannot recall when last he showed such an affinity for anyone. Indeed, I thought him more likely to shy away from you and your companions. Perhaps it was more than a sense of duty that compelled him to aid you before. Hey, brunette. He typed it out. As for your companions... Eh? Unexpected, but greatly appreciated. So it's canonical now, like where we had all those dogs in the last stream. It's now canonical that they can all exist. That's fine. I believe we are all ready. And let us return outside that you may cross the chasm. Come, puppy. This is not a puppy.
Hello there.
Hello there. Iggy, hello there. Ah, another weeper. In West Annaland, born and raised. In Horizon is where I spent most of my days. Prey returning to the waking sands. Chilling out, maxing gear, relaxing and crafting, shooting like a machinist outside of Uldar. When a couple of soldiers who were up to no good started making trouble in the Empire. I got in one little fight with a lady bird and leveled up my chocobo. Now I need an onion. The pain of needing a Thavnarian onion. Your fault, you gave me buttons. There is a button. No, you know why it's happening, but I've just fixed it, so it's not going to do that anymore. Love it no more. Your destination is the structure there across the Cradle of Darkness, but climb onto Argos's back and he will take care of the rest. Once you arrive, it should not take long to find the ship's crew. The facility is designed to rouse them from their slumber in the event of Zodiac's destruction. Heed their counsel. Together you may guide the star and its people to a kind of fate. This is where we part ways, but know that I shall ever be watching and praying for your success. I keep causing fights and we've run out of encampments in Baldur's Gate 3. You missed the underground and you jumped to chapter 2. You always have to replay PG3 and it's such a fun time. I already want to replay it and I played it twice this year. You did play it a lot. You definitely did. Our allies' assurances notwithstanding, we cannot be certain what awaits us on the other side, so perhaps it would be best if we did not all go at once. I propose the two of us cross first, while Thancred and Urianger wait here. Let's go! Woof woof, mother flippers. Whoa, woof woof. A malefic aether yet permeates from the crater. Remnants of Zodiac, most like. This counts as a cutscene, apparently. I haven't done any ether currents in this area yet. Hard mode with mods. We on the moon of FF4? You would think so. We've had a Tower of Zot. We've had a Tower of Babel. We've had some bosses from FF4. It's been interesting. How do you feel knowing you start at the end of the world? Kind of inevitable. Kind of expected it at some point. Things always just seem to go that way these days. This structure is enormous, though it's hardly surprising given the size of the average Amarotine. Apologies for the wait. Right then, let us inside. I thought they were going to wait behind while we check things out. Let us head inside and... Oh. Woof. Most intriguing, a means by which he conserveth energy mayhap. Oh, it's my mouse. I normally try and keep it behind my camera. I normally move it so it's behind my camera, but sometimes I forget and it's just like out here. And sometimes I've just got it hanging out. Sorry about that. Well, I certainly want him to blink out of existence on our account, helpful as he's been. Thank you, Argos. We'll take things from here. If Argos is to remain without, let us not keep him waiting over long. Owned and lives in Sainsbury's. Closed their own individual stores and moved into the supermarkets. I literally have not used Argos since Sainsbury's bought them. Because I never ever go into Sainsbury's stores. There's none around here. We did used to have an Argos not far away, and they closed the store. So what are we meant to do? Never ever use Argos now. I think Vicky might have ordered stuff from their website before, but we've not actively been to an Argos store. Shop online. But add this Amazon for that. Okay. So what is this place? What is this place?
Our moonship pilot should be around here somewhere. Is that right?
I said in the last stream, Namingways, a Namingway village. In FF4 on the moon, there is a Namingway village. And I said, I bet there's one here. I said it. I called it. Yeah, I did. I called it yesterday. I called it yesterday, didn't I? These are Namingways, aren't they? Called it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was going to happen. Well, it's an army of Namingways. What the hell? Do we get to have one of these as a minion? Because they're pretty adorable.
Look lively, everyone! I know, this 1243rd inspection is a mite ahead of schedule, but it is of the utmost importance, for Zodiac, alas, is no more.
That was very matter of fact, wasn't it?
As of now, our mighty moon has a new purpose, to bear the people of Aetheris to safety. Our time has come, my friends! We must be swifter than swift. There is much to do before our guests arrive. I expect your workstations to be immaculate, and don't forget to relay our signal to Aetheris. Questions? Yes? No? Maybe so? No? Then hop to it!
Tis a rather curious crew she hath chosen. Their endearing forms intended to ease the passengers' hearts, perhaps.
Primary school assembly.
Perhaps.
Thancred's like, what? "30 Yalms northeast." This is Final Fantasy IV music. This is the Final Fantasy IV village music. I think the ether current is over there. I think it's over there. I'm just going to run around quickly. He's got the whole world in his hands. God, everyone knows that song, don't they? Sudden memory return. Maybe, I mean, it might be down there, actually. I might have to go down. Yeah, it's not over here. 67 southwest. Yeah, it's down there. I have to go down. I could use my mount, but I don't want to interrupt the music. It's been a long time since I heard this. Been a long time since we played 4. And I had to play 4 twice, didn't I? Because of the bloody memory card corruption I had. Imagine having mount music on. You don't have mount music on? You turned it off years ago? Certain mount music is incredible, though. Sometimes you get surprised with a reap banger and you're like, yes, this was a good decision. Thancred's dumbfounded expression suggests he is struggling to comprehend the spectacle he has just witnessed. They must be the Loporits mentioned in the Watcher's records. Not at all what I expected, but the Watcher did bid us heed their counsel. I assume the one who gave that rousing speech was their leader, though we might have to ask about in order to track them down. Come on then. Come on. Come on then. Let us be about it. Well, you all want to go that way, but I want to go the other way because I have the smell of an ether current in my mind. Oh, Rinvalo, you've heard nothing. I mean, what I've decided is that Final Fantasy XIV absolutely loves the word "come." They say it all the time, more than is practical. 23 south. Is it underneath? Oh, there it is. There it is. I see it. I'll ask about it in a bit. For now, how do I get up there? Oh, you are joking me, aren't you? Oh, for crying out loud, you have to drop down? Fuck it. I don't like the music that much. I wonder if they'll have dancers. Like, oh, dancing way. Can you turn it off? What? What's this about? I've decided to form a fellowship of protectors to escort people as they arrive, so relax, you and yours are in safe paws. Very, very safe paws. Excellent. Let's just get this gemstone trader activated. Hum, hum, hum. The leader of the crew? Not me, I'm afraid. Singing Way's the name. I'm in charge of the construction and maintenance of the atmospheric circulation system. Only the crispest, cleanest air for the people of Etheris, and that's a promise. Singing Way. There's a merchant over there. I just want to have a look at what they got for sale. I like this little area. It's nice. Classic. Lee, dee, 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 dee. I mean, I know I'm on a deadline to finish this, but also I can't rush stuff like this, right? You've got to absorb it. Mlem, mlem, mlem. Leader? No. Sleeping Way. My job is perhaps I'd better ask. It's a huge area. I will drive over that way though. It's quite a long way. Let's activate this etherite on the way past. Actually, maybe the Garland is a better bike to ride here. What? How in when did you get here? Who let you in? Why wasn't I told? Take me to your leader. Leader? Ah, yes. Ahem. Look no further. I am the one you seek. Well, well. Looks like you beat us here. Your friends, I take it. Is this all of them? A group comprised entirely of children? What must their parents be thinking? This isn't a nursery after all, though perhaps we should build one. Or did we build one already? No matter. You needn't worry your pretty little heads. All will be well, I promise. But goodness me, we shouldn't be standing about gawping. I must take you to meet the others. If you could run along back towards the entrance, you'll find a path that leads to the central platform on the upper floor. There's no wrong way to reach it, but it's the large glowing ball at the center if you should find yourselves lost. I shall gather the others and meet you there. Well then, back to the upper floor it is. At least they got the ether right, and what's it? Ether current. 172 northeast. That's in here as well. '82 east. Seven east? It's above me. Ah, it's above me and on the other side. Okay. Fine. Fine, I thought I'd be able to get up that side, but no. No, we have to do this the hard way. Trial chambers in Minecraft. Is that one of the new update things? Major update drops today. Yeah, so Deo seems quite excited by it. He seemed quite excited. That's outside. First update in a while. I'm surprised they don't update it more, actually. Given how popular it is. You'd think they would. Keep the player base invested.
Namingway, and we are the Lotharites, created for the express purpose of commanding this ship and bearing the people of Aetheris to a brave new world. More specifically, I am the one whom she charged with the execution of her most vital plans. You might say I'm her right paw. Namingway's the name, map reader and navigator of the heavens.
Where's Namingway? The classic.
Pleasure to meet you all, but I'm still trying to make sense of this.
Confusion and bewilderment are completely understandable. Fear not, I shall walk you through it. The people of Aetheris, through no fault of your own, I'm sure, set in motion a series of events that, unfortunately, culminated in Zodiac's obliteration. Acutely aware of the imminent crisis, your parents said to you little ones, on ahead while they began the necessary preparations.
We're not little ones.
Still not following? No? Very well, I shall elaborate further.
She's good, Corey. Thank you for asking. No, she's good. She will return.
Here we have Aetheris, your home, and the moon, where we are now. Without Zodiac around to keep things lively, so to speak, the celestial currents of the star have...
Yo, Lacat, thank you for the resub. Tier 2 as well. 2 years. Tier 2, 2 years. Very sad that. Oh my god.
So too hath the Watcher claimed. By thine unperturbed countenance, I gather this eventuality was anticipated.
The doom and gloom. Oh yes, quite expected. Imagine, if you will, that Aetheris is a delicious carrot that I've forgotten to eat and left out in the midday sun. The most earnest wishes or prayers will not stop it from rotting to the core. So sadly, there's nothing to be done but to abandon said carrot, Aetheris, in case the metaphor is lost on you, to its grisly fate.
And this moon will serve as the vessel to deliver us to a new home.
Just so! We will gather up as many people, supplies, and resources as our stores will hold. And then, once everyone is aboard, it's off to another star. Easier said than done, admittedly, for one does not simply hop from star to star on a whim, which is precisely why we've spent countless years constructing the most propulsive of propulsion systems. We ought to make it to our destination in 2 shakes of a rabbit's tail.
And where is the destination? Where is the destination?
Impressive technology. I dare say it is beyond anything we have ever seen.
No need to shower us with praise. All we've done is faithfully carry out the instructions left to us by Hydaelyn. Back in the old days, when she was still just Venar, she was dedicated to the study of the world and its inner workings.
Venar's from
And
Final
the
Fantasy
Watcher,
12.
the real one, not the simulacrum.
And
you
also
know,
she was
one
Venar.
of her fellow researchers. We and this wondrous vessel masquerading as a moon are products of their knowledge and know-how.
There's certainly more to you all than meets the eye. Might I ask where exactly you intend to take us?
We identified a few promising candidates for resettlement some time ago, but we cannot guarantee that they are fit for habitation. Moreover, the ship can only travel in short
adorable.
bursts. We intend to go down our list, hopping from star to star, until we find one suitable for resettlement. need to worry, though. The vessel is being refurbished with accommodation for an extended stay as we speak. While we did have to rely upon outside help to determine what amenities were essential, I dare say we have risen to the challenge.
Help? From who?
From you and yours! Who else? Each time we woke to perform regularly scheduled maintenance, we were greeted by the resources you sent us. What better way to learn about preferences and proclivities of our present-day charges?
Who's been sending that stuff?
Ah, but you're still adorable little children. Perhaps your elders
The
are
Ascians were sending it?
responsible for the deliveries.
I'm not sure what led you to conclude otherwise, but I can assure you that we are all grown men and women. And I very much doubt my elders know this place exists, much less how to send you so much as a starlight missive.
You did, Chaos.
What? Then who in blazes let you on my moon? Heidelin herself led you here. You don't say! Well, that's really not children. Then why are you so small and stunted? Like little baby carrot people.
Says you!
Well, Amarotines were a great deal taller. In the present day, persons of such prodigious size are exceedingly rare.
So, you're saying everyone's not like the Watcher? Oh, confound it all! Someone could have at least scribbled a note about your profound miniaturization.
That tome in thy possession.
Oh, this? One of the first books sent to us. A compendium of the people of Atheris, with a few blank pages at the back for minor corrections and updates as needed. The sum total of our knowledge of your kind is contained in these pages. I thought it was abridged and made small for our benefit, but this isn't a regular-sized book, is it? Building way, can you hear me? Yes, we're all very busy. Change of plans. I need you to rebuild the domiciles at 1/3 the scale. All of them. Yes, all of them, and but me no buts. See to it with all speed.
Blimey.
Perhaps you could tell us a bit more about your terrestrial collaborators.
Yes, in due time. But first, I'd like to hear more about you, if it's all the same. I'd rather not risk any other complications due to outdated knowledge of our passengers-to-be.
But the Ascians wouldn't be sending supplies for something that Heidelin made. So, who's sending the supplies? Question. Not to be answered, I'm just curious. I'm kind of going to ask a lot of questions out loud. I'm probably going to ask a lot of questions out loud, but not expecting answers. Laketa, thank you for the 2 years, tier 2, 2 years. Much appreciated. I've got the colourful coat now. We won't answer. How dare you? I'm curious. There's a lot going on here. Let's carry on. Purple carrot juice. The Imperial Frogs. Right then, now that you're here, we need you to teach us all you can about your people, and quickly. It won't be long before the final days are upon us in all their terrible grandeur, so it's imperative that we be prepared to receive our passengers to be. If there is anything at all, that may displease them, it must be addressed post-haste. And address it we shall. Here at Bestways Borough, we have assembled everything required to offer our guests the best way forward. Ahem. We have produced myriad anemones we understand to be essential for day-to-day living, and I wish to hear your opinions on them. I'm sure you've all worked up an appetite, so why don't we start with foodstuffs? Meet me at the Caratorium, and we'll see about filling your bellies. Excellent stuff. She does not want for enthusiasm. The notion of a theorist rotten to its core being a matter of course is rather concerning, though. Nevertheless, let us take this opportunity to learn more of the Loperites and this new vessel. Can't read today, don't know what's going on. That way? Hello? Oh no, I want my bike because it's fast. Didn't even complete it, was raging like crazy. Almost lost her voice. You did an opsies today? What? An oopsies. I didn't even complete it. I was late during her crazy. Almost lost her voice. Oh dear. Did you recover in the end though? Is the question. How do I get out there? Do I go down? Yeti! 1 HP. What is this place? $170 northwest. Why do the caretakers want to kill me? 117 west. Go pick a fight. Stupid ads. Oh no, not the ads. Not the ads. God damn it. Why is that even possible? Reyes. Reyes loves a good adding. Ah! Howly pop, howly pop, howly pop, howly pop, howly pop. Ow, ow. M-Zones, welcome back. I'm sorry about that. It's you. I'm sure you know by now, but it's the rule that is forced upon us by Twitch. There's not much I can do about it, unfortunately. It's either 3 minutes in one go every hour, or it's a minute and a half every half an hour. So I like to go for less frequent, longer breaks than frequent short breaks. Just to get them out of the way. 172 northwest. Up there? Can I get up there? Yes, I can. That emo came out huge in your chat? You can't afford Sky. Ah, you're one of the people. You're one of the people, M-Zones. Don't ever let anyone take that away from you.
Surprise, surprise.
Oh, yeah, it's coming up fairly large in mine as well, Gags. On my overlay version that I'm using in game, it's not big, but on my actual chat, it's pretty large. It's pretty big. Let me tell you, it's pretty big. Wait, this isn't right. This is the wrong place. Ether current's over there. I wanted the wrong one. Twitch has allowed me to troll harder than ever. That's what she said. How is Twitch allowing you to troll harder than ever? Actually, I don't want to know. I take it back, Owly. Don't do it. I'm scared. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. All right, we've got everything in this section. We have figured out the formula to 7 and even number. You take away the S. Because you turn 7 into even. But I don't know if you asked that question. It took me a while to understand what you were talking about. I got the answer before I understood what your question was. Go fight something already. No, I don't wanna. I wanna. Hey Dan, how's it going? Welcome in. Good to see you. Meow. I'm pretty good, thank you. I'm pretty good. Oh no, I'm being fought. No, I don't want to. Darth wants me to fight and I don't want to. I don't want to. No. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Welcome to the Caratorium. Here we create prototypes of the various sundries required by our soon-to-be passengers. Allow me to introduce the head of foodstuff production. Cooking Way, pleasure to meet you all. Our work has involved no small amount of trial and error, but after many, many cycles of painstaking labour, I dare say we've created the finest cuisine our guests could ask for. I've learned all about the essential nutrients for a healthy and balanced diet from the reference materials we received. Why, I've practically worn the words from those invaluable pages. Naturally, we've also considered ease of growth and production. We will not want for ingredients. I must insist you try some. We have fresh stock recently prepared on account of... well, just because we woke up and we were all quite famished. Hop along the platforms here and you'll find a storage unit full to bursting with delectable delights. Help yourself to anything you like. Alright, then I will. What game is this? This is Final Fantasy XIV. But yes, this is a song from FF4. I was talking about it earlier. This whole section is pretty much based on FF4. The whole thing. The most boring FF ever. Healthy balanced diet. Oreo triple cheeseburger. How you doing, Nico? And when are you going to stream again? Why do we never see you stream anymore? You open the storage unit and find rainbow-coloured assortment of carrots. Well, let's try the normal orange carrot. From frond to tip, no scratches nor blemishes mar this immaculate specimen. Nevertheless, if not for its excessive length and girth. One might think it was an ordinary carrot. On second thought, you elect to simply take an obscenely large carrot for now. Due to its bizarre qualities, it would be prudent to ask Cooking Way whether it's safe to eat first. Kill off, have your tongue for such blasphemy. So is it 4 is better than 10 and 8 today? I can see why people would say that, though. I can see why. I don't agree, but I can see why people would say it. I can see why. We just did a drawing based on FF4 and it's my coolest drawing. I can't believe it. I need to improve my art because I don't want to be related to 4 at all. 4 after years though, goated story. Only the bit with Edward. Only that bit with Edward. And you know the bit I'm talking about. Now go get in a fight. Why? He doesn't want to fight me. Oh, I'm really high level, that's why. Oh, listen to the battle music! Is that why you wanted me to get in a fight? Is this why you wanted me to do a fight? Ah, it was worth it. na na na. Na 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 na. All I remember of 4 is getting lost in one of the dungeons and not continuing. Even if it's just one bit, it's more than 0, which is what FF4 has. So I was brainwashed. I'm your brother. I'm good now. Bottom tier battle theme. Boss theme goes hard though. I like this battle theme. I like this battle theme. I tell you what boss theme I like that's been in this game. Not that one. Oh, which one is it? It might be Warring Lana. Maybe the Warring Lana. Yeah. FF6. FF6. This game is actually... No, don't stop it. So, 04, not 14. Did any of our selections set your mouth to watering? I have this orange carrot. Tell me about it. It's obscenely long. It's got girth. Can you tell me about it? Ah, yes, a fine choice. One of my personal favorites, actually. Please dig in. I'm eager to hear what you think. With great trepidation, you take a bite out of the carrot. There is a satisfying crunch as you sink your teeth into the orange skin, and a warm, tingling sensation runs down your spine. With the second bite, a wave of euphoria washes over you, and you drown in bliss. Alas, as you finish, the elation fades, leaving you with a desperate craving for another carrot. Oh my god. I've got a carrot of happiness status. The carrot of happiness status. Amazing. What did you think? Unlike anything you've ever tasted, yes? The carrot of happiness is full to bursting with nutrients and is guaranteed to leave you feeling satiated. It's a staple among us loperids. We have plenty of other varieties too. Bleeding carrots to improve blood flow, dream carrots to help with sleep. So you see, we have a carrot for every occasion. These carrots are extraordinary. Then why do you seem so disappointed? If they're lacking somehow, we need to know. I take it you too had a wide assortment of carrots to choose from and naught else. If all they've got for food is carrots and that's it. If I may ask, what exactly did these collaborators share with you about cuisine on Aetheris? Surely you are aware we have an abundance of dishes and foods you could emulate. Of course we are, but well, it was only quite recently that we established contact. Even holding a conversation was a struggle at first, so imagine our surprise when they sent a mountain of books and documents with no clear instructions. The sheer amount of information was overwhelming. If it wasn't for that encyclopedia I found, we would have been at a loss where to begin. And so we decided, rather than divide our resources to prepare a variety of middling and potentially unsatisfying meals, it would be more efficient to devote our efforts to the production of a single perfect food. That's all well and good, but man cannot live on raw carrots alone. Have you considered cooking them? You mean steaming, boiling, roasting, and the like? I suppose we could prepare the carrots in other ways. But our primary concern was efficiency, and what's more efficient than sinking your teeth into a carrot fresh from production? A rather strange approach to take for one named Cooking Way, isn't it? Well, technically speaking, Cooking Way isn't my given name. When first created, we were all named in the old tongue. You know, that otherwise impenetrable parlance the Watcher speaks. After we received a great tome of words, a dictionary that is, from our collaborators, we learned your language. Adverbs, gerunds, present continuous verb conjugations, just the basics. Then we found the terms related to our given tasks, and used them to form new names. Aren't they helpful? No, not really, but it does explain a great deal. Wherefore didst thy kind deem such a change necessary? When the rest of your people arrive, we want to be certain they understand immediately what each of us does. You'd never be able to pronounce our original names anyway. I see. I hope our critiques, such as they are, were helpful to you. Though if you should decide to preserve flora and fauna from Etheris as well, you would be able to offer the passengers a more balanced diet. Until such a day, one I pray comes sooner than later, it would appear there is naught but carrots on the menu. And carrot juice, apparently. Innuendos galore. The Endwalker has been full of absolute innuendos. What's up, Doc? Can we buy one on Throne? What, a carrot? Brother, when does anyone actually use the word girth when not talking about their hidden dragon? Psychedelic trip out carrots, CDJ. Welcome in. Some people I know only like carrots raw and some only cooked. I only like them cooked. I can't eat them raw. Can't do it. Can't be done. I'm going to get some trousers soon. I think we've had our fill of carrots for now. Let's move on to other necessities, shall we? Our clothing production is sure to impress. This way. Here's the frog tongue. Actually, I want to unlink my gear set from my glam for now. I want to see what the Endwalker equipment looks like. I need to unglam. I need to have some glamour dispellers or whatever they're called. So when I get the chance to do that, I'm going to do it. Anyone who eats raw carrots is a sociopath. Or a rabbit. Raw carrot is greater than cooked carrot? No, it's not. No, it's not. I do like that battle theme. This is a very large space dedicated just to carrots. And still no one's explained to me why the robots attack me. Thought this was like supposed to be a friendly area. Here we are, the apparel production station. We've chosen to employ more traditional methods for this task, creation magics. Heidelin, in her infinite wisdom, blessed us with the self-same affinity for magic her people possessed. We have other amazing talents, of course, and I know you're dying to hear about them, but I will regale you with the details another time. That said, we did run into a spot of trouble at first. Our magic alone was not sufficient to see our work done. In the end, we discovered crystallized ether was a wonderful catalyst that could provide us with the extra vis we needed. My, how resourceful. Ah, the sweet sound of recognition. You will also be impressed to hear that we've read all about your habit of changing attire to match your chosen profession, for the sake of efficiency, I presume. This has also been taken into account with our designs. But why take my word for it when you can simply try on our clothes? Make yourself known to the workers, and they will see to the rest. Did I see anything about FF9 Remake leak? No, I've not seen anything. No. Other than what was on the Nvidia list a while back. Robots don't like frogs, only rabbits. Maybe that's what it is. Your best viewer. Best mod. He's claiming the best mod position. It's supposedly been leaked again. Has it got any actual, like, imagery or video, or is it just, like, information? Yeah, always wait for the real announcement. It's you, one of the visitors from Aetheris. Goodness me, Mappingway wasn't kidding. You really are smaller than the Watcher. All right, you're here to try on a set of clothes, yes? What would you have me fashion for you today? Let's do it as a poll. You guys can pick. Refined. We're going with refined. Okay. Fashionable and refined ensemble. Fashionable. Right. This will only take a moment. He can only produce one set of clothes, right? That's what this is going to be. There we are. All finished. Perfect fit, if I do say so myself. I'll be honest, I know nothing of fashion. Let alone fashion on Aetheris. But I'd wager no one down there has ever worn anything like this fine ensemble. Perhaps you can start a new trend. Would you look at that? Speechless. And there I thought you may not like it. If you've a mind to try something else, why not speak with my fellow artisans? I'm sure they'd be happy to oblige. You must continue wearing these garments in order to progress. Oh my god. You will change back to your normal garments if you move too far away. Look to your map for the garment changes area of effect. Speak with the restless Loperit to restore or prolong the garment change. Jesus Christ. Garment AoE. It didn't actually change my clothes. This is just a glam. Look like a million gil. No one said you'd be coming. How can I help you? You wish to try my clothes, really? Of course, it would be my honor. Do you have anything in mind? Oh, two options. No. Two options have jumped ahead. Different and surprise. Oh, it's tied with different and surprise. It's going to have to be surprise. I'm going to make the tie-break selection. I'm going to choose surprise. I think I can handle that. Let's see. This should do. It's the same outfit but with leopard print. Some of my best work yet. It's a relatively new concept, incorporating an idea that's never been tried with clothing before. Fragrance. Can you smell the carrots? Ah, simply divine. I was worried how the concept would turn out when put to the proof, but it looks stunning on you. Won't you go and show Livingway? I'm sure she's eager to see what we've come up with. Jesus. Oh God, my poor man. Look at what they've done to my boy. Look what they've done to my boy. You don't believe in your own voters at the side of gags, yeah. But I said you're priceless, please spare me. Why do I look like I got dressed in the dark? I think I did. Hello, Rasusu. You lied about the carrot outfit. I don't know how you could do that to me. You just found money you forgot about. It's the $5 I paid you back, gags. Why, don't we look splendid? The result of much trial and error, but I know quality work when I see it. Shh, you needn't speak. I can see your adoration for the moon and we loporits in your eyes. No doubt your friends feel the same, having sampled our creations. It's actually like 250? Okay. Yeah, in which case you owe me 245. Oh my god. I'm joking, obviously. Look at these guys. Sorry to have kept you waiting. They insisted we sample all of their concepts ere we returned. Verily. 'Tis an ensemble most becoming. Oh my god, Urianger likes it. Look at him. He's loving it. He loves threads. He loves new threads. Urianger loves new threads. I think it's past time we return these clothes.
Shush!
He's got the green goblin gloves on. Hey, Haley. I was so confident our garments would meet with your approval. Oh, whatever are we doing wrong? The Watcher taught us that in his time everyone wore the same robes. To do otherwise was against social etiquette. We thought we could appeal to modern taste by tailoring the robes to specific professions, but... Please, you mustn't be so hard on yourself. Should we resort to evacuating the people of Aetheris, they will most certainly have need of your attire. It is clear you spared no effort in addressing our needs, but you must understand that we are not quite so homogeneous. Speaking for myself, what I wear now better suits my tastes. Even if it is of inferior make. But there are others whose choices may be influenced by traditions or personal experience. Rather than make assumptions for the whole, you must consider the individual and their potential preferences. I fear we've underestimated the complexity and diversity of your people. Even if we'd memorized every tome we received, I doubt we'd have fared much better. Maybe we're doing you a disservice trying to shower you with our baubles and frippery. Oh, wrong person. I thought that was Orianger speaking. Maybe we're doing you a disservice trying to shower you with our baubles and frippery, thinking it was for your benefit when you'd be better off on your own. There are some who might agree, people who prefer to keep others at arm's length, even when they know they shouldn't. As one such former fool, I'd like to ask you a question. This plan, to evacuate and escape the final days, did it account for the reflections of the source as well? Not that I'm aware of. We were born of Heideland's love for Aetheris, and the salvation of the people on that star, and that star alone, has ever been our aim. Surely it's better to devote ourselves to saving one world than to divide our efforts across 14 and risk failing them all. I suppose you're right. Leaving way, might we have leave to explore Bestway's burrows unattended? You have given us much to think about. Why, certainly. Until later, then. Haley, how's things today? Hope you're well. If I may, I should like to accompany thee a while longer. Really? I mean, you're more than welcome to. There was actually something I wish to speak with you about. Let's be off then, shall we? Orianger wants new threads. He wants more. He wants more of this stuff. No worries, Corey. Enjoy your tacos. I'm assuming it's tacos. Dark Bahamut. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. My apologies. I wasn't trying to spy or anything. Everyone's been talking about the visitors come from Aetheris, and I wanted to see what all the fuss was about. I was excited at first, but now I'm worried. What if the people of Aetheris refuse to come? What if we can't save them? It's clear we've made a mess of things. Oh, but wait, you still haven't visited the domiciles. Once you see them, you'll understand how wonderful the moon truly is. I'm sure of it. I'll be waiting for you by the teleporter near the entrance. Oh, and their name's Growingway, by the way. See you soon. I'm just going to teleport to the entrance. I'm not going to drive all that way. Of fucking course it's tacos! Based on where Dark Bahamut was the other day, so I think I'm near tricky things. I'm curious where you are now. Let me see. Where are you in the world? Where are you in the world? Wait, you're not online, so I don't know where you are in the world. The door slammed so hard it broke your toe. I'm so sorry. You're here. You're really here. Thank you so much. Sorry, what should I call you? James Lee, eh? Cracky. Even your names are amazing. Well, James, we'll be using this teleporter to enter the residential area. Whenever you're ready. Yeah, offline.
Ready in the teleporter.
Oh, that's not the voice I expected you to have. I thought it was going to be more of an anxious voice.
Huh? Access to living quarters restricted due to reconstruction. Then where is it? Oh no!
Oh no. Oh, what have you done?
A private audience, as thou didst request, for reasons I know not.
Oh? Hey, Scott, sweet, the sweetest of Scots, and the Scottest of sweetsies, number 2. Because you've got 2 in your name, you see. What has he got all these children following him for? It's like the Pied Piper. Come hither, rabbit folk.
Precaution. I'd rather I didn't have to ask the question at all, but I take my responsibilities very, very seriously.
Oh, you near the chemical research facility. Okay, yeah, I know where you are. You are in, I'm not going to tell you exactly where you are, but you're in a good place.
Do you and your friends, by any chance, find our accommodation wanting? Be honest, brutally even.
It would be ungracious of me to belittle the efforts of thee and thine.
Lovely sentiment, really. But the disappointment is writ plain on your comrades' faces. It's all the more frustrating since no one will come out and say what they find wanting. If there are faults in our work, we need to know. We can, we will do better. But time is not on our side. The final days will wait for no one. If your people are to be saved, we must take quick and decisive action.
Then don't worry about fashion. Basic
This vessel
clothes.
must serve as a home for as many passengers as possible, for far longer than we may like. Which brings me to my request.
I'm actually not bothered about the carrots.
Our collaborators on Atheris
They keep
are
them
doing
alive.
what they can to prepare for the voyage. Would you be willing to go and lend them a hand?
Who are they? Where are they?
Having
What are
seen
they?
the moon for yourself, you could speak to its many splendors, learn what else they might require, and assuage whatever concerns they have.
Wherefore wouldst thou entrust me with such a task?
How to put it? You're the only one who appears not to be wholly unsatisfied with our work.
He did like the threads.
Oh, quite good at pretending that's the case, at least. Calm, collected, tactful to a fault. Very particular with your words, too. You understand that, in the face of great danger, one cannot pursue perfection at the expense of practicality. The difficult choices must often be made for the greater good.
The greater good.
And so fate doth conspire to set my feet upon this path once more.
Come again?
Come again.
Ah, idle musings. 'Tis no trifle, thou dost ask. Yet full well do I understand the urgency and necessity.
Oh, dear me! Dear me! I was terribly sorry for the mix-up. It's a bit of a malfunction. I hadn't realized the residential quarters were inaccessible, you see.
Took him about 10 minutes to get up here with those little feet.
But you're still in one piece. So, all's well that ends well, yes? Won't happen again. I promise.
He's got a little army after him. You start the first patch of Heaven's Ward? Nice. Nice. It's nice that you and Haley are at like similar positions in the game. It's kind of nice. It's nice to know that there's someone at the same kind of level as you, going through the same stuff. Gosh, that was embarrassing. I promise to be more careful from now on. Since the residential quarters are closed for now, I've rerouted the teleporter to travel between floors instead. Hopefully it proves useful in the meantime. Shame you couldn't see it though. You really would have liked it. That was one of the things I liked when I first started, was that there was a bunch of people who were all working at the same time as me, and were all at the same quest level as me for quite some time. That's always been a really nice part of it. I almost really log out without telling you. I only did that like the one time though. I want to take this glam off. I need some glamour dispellers. Where, can I buy glamour dispellers in this place? I doubt these places. Ooh. Ether currents. Ether current quests. Or maybe that's it could be tribal quests. Could be tribal. I'm gonna quickly get some glamour dispellers. Everyone follow B and Mojo. Just do it. Just get it done. Click the follow button. Do it. Do it now. It may not seem like it, but we've been planning for this longer than I care to admit. Been on a 3-month break, but you're back now. You're back with a vengeance. Get in there and follow Being Mojo, please. Each time we woke up, we'd have long discussions about how to save as many of you as we can. Felt like everyone had an opinion on this or that. I'm back. The one thing we all agreed upon was that the people of Aetheris wouldn't take action to save themselves until it was far too late. That's why we're striving to make the moon a vibrant, magical place they'd hop at the chance to visit, rather than waiting for the flames of oblivion to get them off their tails and force them to accept our invitation. The residential quarters may not be up to the necessary standards just yet, but there are plenty of other places worth seeing. You've already had a look around the Caratorium, but wait until you see what's waiting for you at the east end of the borough. Follow me. How was your stream today? I mean, was this your return stream? Was this your first one back? And if so, how did it go? How were things today? How was? Tell me all. Please tell me all. How goes The Sims? I've never played The Sims 4. I had The Sims 1 that I put a lot of time into when I was younger, but I never played any of the ones after. Let me just check my profile picture. Yeah, no, I did that already. Your thing was Theme Park World? Before the Sims time. I think they were around the same. Oh no, Sim City was around that time. Keep making the same choices and families. Return stream, just a nice chill stream. Nice. Good, you're here. Through this door is the greatest Ends Veil. It was named as such because it's the veil to end all veils, the most beautiful forest you'll ever see. We understand the people of Atheris enjoy taking leisurely walks through natural spaces and the like, so I'm sure you'll enjoy it. How about we start with a nice stroll to the fountain? This way. Is it going to be like 2 trees? Like 2 of the most perfect trees because they can't make more? You played a lot of The Sims. Over 2,000 hours of Sims 4? Oh my goodness. How many hours have I put in this game? I say, oh my goodness, and then I'm like, actually, yeah, that's probably about right compared to like how much I've put into this. I'm just checking. I'm opening Steam. 1,638 in this game. So yeah, I've got no leg to stand on. I've not got a leg to stand on. This doesn't look like a forest. It's nice, but it doesn't look like a forest. It's The Witcher 3. It's either The Witcher 3 or Skyrim. We're just talking about Steam here. We're just talking about Steam. This is an interesting place. But I need to go faster. Devil May Cry 5 at 1900s, quick repeatable stories. I'm not sure if that can even be compared. Is there ether currents in here? 164 southeast. There it is. Why does it look like an F-Zero map? AC Valhalla 180. 387 northwest. It looks interesting, doesn't it, Black Shuriken? It's an interesting space. Oh, are these the trees? These are the so-called trees. They do not know what trees are. They've tried to make like a mechanical plant. That's what this is. It's mechanical plants. 160 southwest. I went too far. No, southwest is this way. Where is it? 106 west. Behind here. Eh? Inside here? Can you go in? No? What? 49 south? What? Oh, there it is. It's up there. It could be on the moon for all I know. Hey, wait. Being Mojo, by the way, of course, you've just finished your return stream. If you need to head out, if you need to do anything else, obviously don't feel bad. Look after yourself first. But if you want to chill with us, you're also, of course, more than welcome as always. As always. I'm not sure I like the fact that Twitch has made a unilateral decision to add things to streams on the overlay. Like some people are really serious about the production value and they want it to be clean and they don't want like nonsense to pop up on their stream and things, you know, unlike mine. Some people want their streams to actually be very professional. And now you can just I don't even know what it would look like. What is an on-screen celebration? I have no idea. What does it mean to gigantify an emo? I have no idea. What are the... I have no idea what these things are. And so... I don't know, it just feels like Twitch have just made a decision to override the production decisions that a lot of people... You showed a gigantic blobby in general chat, if you want to see. In Discord. Oh, in pictures. Fuck it, that is big. That's a big blobby. Oh, and it was Owly? You see, and I didn't even get notified about that. Okay, so Owly, I don't know if Owly's still here. But I didn't get any, I didn't get an alert. I didn't get told that Owly has spent bits to do that. I got nothing. There was literally nothing to tell me that that had happened because I was still on the old chat as well. So I didn't see the big one. So it's not come up in my activity queue. It's just a huge Ben Shush is about to pop up in that picture just below. Oh, but it's like really small right there because it's about to like zoom in, is it? Yeah, I didn't get them. I didn't see them. I didn't even get a notification that they come through. It's not in the activity feed. It's once again Twitch's bananas implementation of new features without actually thinking about how these things should be rolled out. Silence! All right, well that's the end of that then. Let's move on. Okay, thanks. Okay, fine. You know, whatever. So what do you think of the forest? Isn't it positively pleasant? Simply sublime. Shush! I couldn't see the forest or the trees. You're pulling my tail. You're in the forest right now. Building this place was a challenge, let me tell you, since we were born here. We've never seen trees in person before, let alone a forest. The information sent by our collaborators was quite enlightening, but after much deliberation we decided to use crystalline constructs in place of living trees. And thanks to our atmospheric circulation system, this place produces air as clean as that you'd find in a forest on Etheris. The fountain here behind us, powered by a rather large crystal adorning its top, plays a vital role in supplying us with fresh water. Much time and effort was spent making it the most spherical of spheres, and I dare say the unparalleled roundness speaks for itself. I enjoy nothing more than a nice long stretch and a spot of relaxation whenever I come up here. You look like you could do with a stretch yourself. That is not that's the most spherical. Listen. That is the most spherical sphere they could come up with. You can literally see the points. You can literally see the straight lines. Dude. Seriously? Dude. Dude. Check after the graphical update? Maybe so, yeah. Someone else is doing this with me. Remember the grapes. That's the spirit. I feel more relaxed simply watching you. A sight worth the many years spent building this place. It was not too much to ask. It's always been a dream of mine to take a walk through this forest with someone from Etheris. Could we maybe? You will? Oh, be still, my quivering whiskers. Come on, then. Let's just dodge the bad stuff. Before I go to the quest marker, I want to see what you've got to say about this thing over here. The one they zoom in on? Yeah. On the original remake, before they released it on PS5 and fixed it. Ask if you can taste the rainbow crystal. What? No, I'm not sure what it is you do with crystals on Etheris, but we don't eat them. And certainly not this one. It's possessed of all 6 elements: wind, lightning, fire, earth, ice, and water. We use crystals like these to maintain the moon's elemental equilibrium. It's worth mentioning, though, that because of Heidelin's influence, being the embodiment of tranquility and stasis and all, manipulating the elements here is different than it might be on Etheris. A conjuring of fire would sooner dry your clothes than singe them, for example. Put simply, the etheric conditions are ill-suited to growth, which is why the surface is mostly barren. Of course, this was all necessary to keep the raging energies of Zodiac in check. Yeah, but, you know, Zodiac's not there anymore, so we can relax a bit now, right? I was thinking, James, that I could be more helpful to you by teaching you a little about the moon and what it is we do. When we were first created, the moon's sole purpose was to hold Zodiac, but there was absolutely nothing to be found here. Eventually, Heidelin gave us our first task: furnish the moon with propulsion systems capable of facilitating travel to other stars. It sounds impressive, and I suppose in some respects, it is. But it was only possible thanks to all the knowledge Heidelin shared with us. We also had a lot of time to get it done. 6,000 years, give or take. But anyway, let's keep going. This may come as a surprise, but we didn't begin building the habitable areas until after the propulsion systems were ready. Considering how long it took, I wish we'd started sooner. Who would have thought we'd need 4,000 years to make all this? It certainly wasn't work you dare rush either. We had to create infrastructure and countless supporting systems, some of which wouldn't be operational until hundreds of years later. And then there was that brief period where our productivity came to a screeching halt, when that bizarre red satellite was sent up from Etheris, the Allagan's mischief, I think. We thought maybe some new nefarious actor was colluding with Zodiac. All we could do was stand by and brace ourselves for the worst. I can't tell you... I can't tell you how relieved we were when Heidelin informed us of its destruction. Oh yes, there was much joyous humming that day. I'm sure for you guys there was. Say, do you notice anything peculiar about the treetops? I mean, apart from the fact they're massive crystals and not trees. I'll give you a hint. It's the golden rings emanating from the glowing spheres. Along with the device fixed near the ceiling, they fulfill a role similar to our sun, and do so even better yet, even better. The sun and similar celestial objects in the great expanse radiate energy that is harmful to your bodies. These rings shield you from that energy while allowing you to bathe in the perfect amount of sunlight, or rather, a close approximation of it. Pretty impressive, wouldn't you say? Oh, and if you look closely, you'll see different types of trees have ever so slightly different curvature. Yes, indeed, this forest is truly the greatest. It's cute that they're proud of what they've made, but you know, I've seen it. Let's move on. The game is really hamming this up. Like, we got things to do. There was something else I wanted to tell you about. Oh, right. The propulsion systems and habitat facilities were completed around 2,000 years ago, and with that, the most important features were fit for purpose. Which was all well and good, except we still knew absolutely nothing about the present-day people of Etheris. They spent 6,000 years on it. Why not go and visit Etheris yourself, you might ask? Strictly forbidden. Were our technology or knowledge of the moon's true purpose exploited for evil ends, the results could be disastrous. Let them have their moment, yeah, I suppose. I suppose I could spare them a few minutes. Then there were a few more rejoinings, and it became increasingly difficult to converse with Heidelin. Fearful we might lose the ability to communicate with her altogether, we beseeched her to find people on Etheris we could trust to help. We were quite fortunate everything worked out as it did. With the exception of routine inspections and maintenance, we remained asleep and waited, hopeful Heidelin would find someone who would help us. Eventually, she did, and though her power was waning, we were able to speak to them directly for a short time. We shared with them everything we could, including our knowledge of the heavens and a means to travel here to the moon. They certainly didn't waste any time with what we taught them. No more than a few years after that, our collaborators found a means to convey messages and supplies to us from down below. With all the letters, books, and other resources they sent, we learned enough to start making more meaningful changes to the moon. It's old Charlian, isn't it? It's old Charlian. And now you're here, hopefully enjoying yourself as much as I am. This is, it's all coming together now. Where the forum has had the, what were they called? Not grifters. Begins with G. Gleaners. The gleaners collecting stuff from all over the place. They're to send to the moon. That's what they're doing. I knew you would like the greatest Ends Vale. I knew it. Thank you again for coming here, by the way. I know it was just a walk through the forest, but it meant a lot to me. It's coming together now. There you are. I take it you've already received the grand tour. A shame we missed it. Growing Way, I've been looking all over for you. Oh, is this about the teleporter to the residential area? No, never mind that. We have more pressing matters at hand. I'll be calling an emergency meeting shortly and your attendance is required. Really? I can't imagine why you'd need me there, but if you insist. We won't be away long, so you're all more than welcome to continue looking about the burrow. Now come along, Growing Way. AI image competition is having drama because it turns out the winner took a real photo and it just looks weird. Oh my god, that's like the reverse Inception moment. Before we arrived, you seemed to be in the midst of a rousing conversation with your guide. Did you learn anything of import? They've spent 12,000 years preparing for this? With the appointed hour fast approaching, I could certainly understand their restlessness, but still. It remains to be seen if people can be persuaded to evacuate when there are yet no signs of the final days. What's more, the technology of this place defies imagination. I doubt there are many who would readily come to terms with living in such surroundings. Whoever these collaborators are, unless they're possessed of the world's most charming personalities or a means to forcibly evacuate people, they will meet with a great deal of resistance. You know who they are. Indeed, even if faced with annihilation, the decision to forsake all one knows cannot be made lightly. Someone put two and two together and say Charlian. Forgive me, friends, but I must beg your leave. There is another matter which yet begs for mine attention. Of course, we can accompany you if you like. Nay. I knew he'd say nay. I knew he'd say nay. You're so predictable now, Orianja. Come up with some new lingo, eh? Nay, that will not be necessary, if you'll excuse me. I knew he'd say nay. It is clear now that difficult decisions lie ahead of us. Preparation for the evacuation of Aetheris is indeed crucial. But I am not yet willing to forsake our world and its reflections, and I trust I'm not alone in my reticence. What's this? For feet, for shoes. By now, Thancred can tell when his friends are up to something. What are you up to, Orianja? Did Orianja seem strange to you? More so than usual, I mean. I know he has a penchant for keeping his own counsel, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. Would you go and see if he's alright? Stoller and I will remain here and see what else we can learn about the final days. If you hurry, perhaps you can catch up to him. I can hurry. Let's take the bike. Let's just open this up. 789 south. Okay, that's fine. What did you just watch? Is this the one he's been referencing? Because I've been avoiding watching it just in case it has spoilers in it. Something like it's not very Starlight, I think is what he says. It'll be nice to be able... You know what I'm going to do? Watch the Starlight one now. It's not got spoilers in? It's safe to watch? No, it's a meme thing. Okay. Give me a sec then. Let me just get in here. I was going to say, you know what I'm going to do when... once I have caught up and Dawn Trail is out, I'm going to go into the FF14 spoilers channel. And I'm going to go back to the start. And I'm going to scroll through. And I'm going to see what you guys were saying right back at the beginning. I want to see what it's all about. Benny G is awesome. The graphics looked... was that a graphics mod that they've got installed on that? Because they looked like they were true Final Fantasy XIV graphics, but just upscaled to hell. Is it just a graphical mod? It's longer and just WTF. I'll watch it later then. I'll watch it later. I want to crack on. I want to crack on, but I will watch it later. I've got Laketta's helmet back on. I might just hide the headwear for now, just so that we can see some character reactions to things. Orianja appears to be heading towards the entrance to Best Ways Burrows. Now, let's do mid-high level Sastasha for the memes. Can if you want. If you're that desperate. He went up. Okay, let's take the bike. Next dungeon in a few quests will be fun mid-high level. Okay. You can't see the two of them, and so, to be fair, that's how Alice is though. She's always shouting at him, and he's always like very stoic, and like and then like always being like bullied by her. So that was in character. She's lost her shit a few times. Yeah. That was in character. The pup is still out here. So he kept spamming Sastasha and not progressing because he was waiting for us to progress. He got to level 50 spamming Sastasha. Oh my god. Pray. Come hither, Poochie. Orianja ventures off into Mer Lamentorum for reasons unknown. You must tread carefully. Oh, no. 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 I want to do another stealth mission. I don't want to do another stealth mission. Why is it doing it? Why is it doing it? I don't want to... Look, stealth missions in non-stealth games suck worse than any other type of mission. You can have me do, like, I'll happily sit there, oh, go mine up, one at a time, 300 bits of ore. I'll do that happily. I'll mine up and I'll hit one time, every time, collect the 300. I'll probably complain about it, but it won't be as bad as this. It counts as stealth if no one is alive to tell you about it. They implement it, so you have to do it again, and you better enjoy it. Go kill every enemy ever with a kettle. I could do that. I have kettle hands. I could do that. I mean, is he an idiot? Can he not just turn around and see me now? Should you fail to complete the objective, you may try again by returning to the designated location. Oh, hello, Laketta. I'm gonna hide behind the dog. What's the dog doing? You brought your stealth mount? that didn't work the way it was supposed to. Once again, all my audio is fucked because Windows Update decides to fuck things. Oh, he's getting away! That's what I was trying to do. Oh, wow, that was so loud. I'm sorry. That was so loud. I'm sorry if I just woke you guys up. Don't panic! Did Windows Update at least use a condom? It never does. Verily doth did I... Where's he going? He's off! Yo! Slow down, man! Oi! What was the need for that little sprint? He's off again! I hate these stealth missions.
Thine arrival is timely as ever.
If he wanted me to follow, why didn't he just ask me to follow?
Thou didst chance to overhear my conversation with Living Way, I presume? 'Twas not mine intent to move in shadow. Nevertheless, I have been asked to do that and more yet again. Is it so plain that these strangers could intuit it at a glance? My capacity for silence and secrecy and duplicity.
He's feeling the guilt.
When Grahatir did contrive to deliver the first at the price of his own life, I was complicit in the scheme. A sacrifice averted for a mercy. Would that I could say the same for Menphilia. One life for one world. And by that bloody bargain brokered by my hand were the scions robbed of a dear comrade, and Flamine her beloved daughter.
All the guilt's coming out.
Two souls, whose selflessness was beyond measure, whose resolve was unshakable. They would not be moved even had I thought to protest. But protest I did not. Far from it. I pushed them forward. No effort did I make to seek out alternatives, ones that would not demand such terrible costs. That resignation weigheth heavy on my mind, as does the memory of another lost to mine inaction. Dearest Moonbringer, who did face death unflinching, that we might secure a means to bring low the Ascians. In her hour of need, I did naught. Dutiful disciple of Louisoix, ever looking to the greater good.
The greater good.
Had I shut mine eyes and bid her live instead, mayhap she would be with us today.
Why is this not auto-advancing again?
Selfish wants, born of everlasting regrets. Most days I put them from my mind, but could think of naught else when asked to swallow the same bitter draught. Subterfuge and sacrifice. Mayhap the right moral choice, but one I regard with great trepidation.
He's saying what? Oh, Christ on a bike.
The calamity of Amarot was a tragedy beyond reckoning. One which must never again come to pass. The thus must we struggle. Haunted by ghosts of those we have lost, clinging to those we pray we can yet save. But what of those we cannot? How do we make peace with the dreadful algebra of necessity?
Have faith in yourself and your decision to take heart and protect well those you can.
Sage counsel indeed. I see. Wisdom as befits a great worm. Curious that he should think thee in need of such encouragement. Strange. Scarcely can I remember when last we spoke alone, and so candidly. I thank thee. For all my supposed skill with words, I find it difficult to express such private thoughts. As for the Loporrit's proposition, I will take time and consider how to respond. 'Twould be to our mutual benefit if we could converse more openly with our aspiring caretakers. A concern I should be glad to address on the Scion's behalf. To dispense with all pretense and bare one's heart to another is a frightening thing indeed. But we cannot move forward ere we take that bold first step. A lesson I have learned many times before. And today.
I feel like they've refined Urianger's face. He didn't look like he does now in Realm Reborn.
Curse these ears! I've heard bugger all!
I know he was wearing a hood, but he didn't have the same... I don't know, there just seems something different about him.
We've got our plans.
Beyond the outfit change. Why is she scheming? What's this? What's this scheme? The rabbit said bugger. I just seen your in-game say. In truth, my reason for travelling hither was to effect a plan of mine own. A plan which may pave a way forward for us all. May, I say, for there is no guarantee of success. 'Tis the reason I set out alone, that failure, should it come, would be mine to bear alone. Yet thou standest before me with proffered hand and an open heart. 'Twould be remiss of me to refuse thy amity, and so I ask, wouldst thou join in mine endeavour? Give me those shoes. Give me them shoes. I thank thee for accompanying me. 'Tis a simple plan in truth. We shall not be long away from Bestway's Burrow. Difficult decisions must needs be made in the coming days, but I nevertheless believe we are all of one mind in our desire to save the people of Aetheris. To make clear our resolve to the Loporrits, I would offer them a gift. But its making doth require a most singular ingredient. It's going to make me dig up 300 ore, the one I said I would do without complaint, but I'm going to complain about it. I'm going to do it. 152 north. So many ideas for Minecraft. With the new update, Pezzo was talking about it earlier. The Crafter. 198 southwest. That's east. How do I cross? Hey, Laka. $120 northwest. A binary counter. What would it do? Like, I mean, what would you use it for? Other than, I mean, I assume that it's like part of it's the challenge of just making it, but do you have a practical use for it? Timed farms. Ah, that is very practical. 97 south east. 97 what? What do you mean 97 southeast? There's nothing. $50 southeast. Hey? Is it underground? Hey, you cheeky little sausages. Cheeky little sausage. Hey, Zelmore. Forgot it was a thing. Legit making computers much smaller now since the update. $621 southeast. Okay, so we'll do that later. You been lurking? Ah, nice. Thank you for lurking. How's your day going? What took 18 blocks can now fit in 2. This is going to be like an excellent time for you should look into it, Sordeo. Like Minecraft YouTube content creators are going to be raking it at the moment. They're going to be getting all them views. In one of these non-days where nothing gets done, but all right. I've been off work today, parenting, because my our childminder is away on holiday at the moment, so I've had to do my parenting duties. But we did quite a lot today. We went out to the park, we rode a bike, we done loads of stuff. I've seen your pier with the farm and everything on it. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it. I can't remember the last time I logged in, though. I saw it a while back. An abundance of spongoi. Excellent. I chanced to spy this aggregation when crossing Zodiac's erstwhile prison. Using a spell taught to me by the new Mao, I believe these shall suffice for the gift I would fashion. The magic requireth considerable concentration, however. Might I prevail upon thee to stand watch whilst I perform the incantation? Arms plural. Pretty good parenting day. Yeah, it's been nice. It's been a nice day. It's been a nice day. Did that... They're attacking each other. These enemies attack each other. That one over there just attacked one of those little white things. It's about to be 19. Gonna make a witch farm. Like ones for leveling blue mage. The big ones hunt the little ones. Same stuff happens in the Tempest. Okay. Maybe I just missed it in the Tempest. Surveying the nearby area, you see no sign of potential threats. This would be a good opportunity to see how Urianger is faring. Urianger remains fixated on his work. Tag the small ones, well, and then they get attacked by the big ones, and you get the XP. There, 'tis done. A magic ink. Every ons as efficacious as that crafted by the new Mao. Rare is the occasion I would conjure mine own, but is nevertheless a most useful skill. The resulting product is admittedly possessed of no preternatural properties, but its hue is one of mine own choosing, which I pray the Loperites will appreciate. James, Urianger, oh thank goodness, I thought you'd been eaten, or perhaps fallen into a crater. Ishtola has been looking all over for you, James. She says she needs to speak to you about something most urgent, dire even. She was also quite clear that she wishes to speak with James alone, which means, I'm afraid, you must stay behind, Urianger. But worry not, it just so happens we need your help with an errand. Delivering a package from the Watcher's Palace to Bestway's Burrow is quite large and heavy, perhaps even too heavy for we Loperites, and we would be ever so grateful if you could lend a hand. Well, I'm gonna stick around because they obviously want me to go. How about an extra pair of hands before I go meet with this Stola? No, that won't be necessary. Urianger's help should more than suffice. And I'm sure you don't want to risk getting on Ishtola's bad side by keeping her waiting. She seems prickly. Now off with you. Worry not, James. I shan't be long. Making a giant circular bone block tower all the way to the build limit, the center being 69, 69, 69. I think you'll find, Sordeo, that I already have a signpost at 69, 69, 69. I think you'll find that I've already claimed that block. Are you planning to eliminate my piece of Minecraft history? Is that the plan? Oh, you're going to build around it. Ah, I see. You're going to immortalize it. So for those who don't know, in the Minecraft realm that we have, at coordinates 69 across, 69 up, and 69 down, I've put a little sign that just says nice. No! Oh, fuck, I thought I was going to die. Oh, that was scary. Why am I doing this? I can just teleport. In the smack dab middle of a big bone. Hey, you do as you will. You want to put the effort in to build it, you do it. Ishtola's going to be like, I didn't ask for you. Oh, James, we thought you would be away for far longer. A dire emergency. I said no such thing. So predictable. But as you're here, I could use your assistance with one small matter. Running Way, a companion of Growing Ways apparently, has much to tell us of the final days. The problem, however, is that he is determined to live up to his name, refusing to stay still long enough for us to hold a conversation. Is there anywhere he's likely to stop and rest? Or perhaps there's a way to slow him down? What's the rush? I was thinking we should just wait here, maybe enjoy a cold mug of carrot juice and... No? Well, if it's really that important... You can try using these balls of moose flesh. Not to be confused with the other thing. Running Away's other notable feature is his incessant chatter, so you'll have no trouble finding him in a crowd, and when you do, try lobbing your balls at him. Oh my god. Crude, but if it proves effective, he was here in the greatest Ainsvale when last I saw him. Let's split up and find him. Da, 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 da. Come. They didn't say come this time, although it would have been appropriate. Search surroundings. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target running away. Throw the moose ball. He's a quick little bugger. Yes, I'm running away. Do you mind explaining why you hit me in the face with your... Yes, I'm running away. Do you mind explaining why you hit me in the face with your balls of moose flesh? I'm highly knowledgeable about the final days. That's the most ridiculous thing I've heard since I woke up. Who told you that joke? As if we've got time to look into the final days when there's so much to do before the great voyage. It's true that Heidelin did impart to us some knowledge of the event, but I know about as much as any other lopper around here. Less probably. Sodeo. I still can't see that big. I can only see that you've done it. But thank you for the bit. I don't know why anyone would think it's funny to go around telling people I'm an expert, but they better hope I don't get my paws on them. Sorry I couldn't be of more help, but if there's nothing else, I've work to do. And I'm off. Rasusi's gonna hate it, you think so? I don't doubt you. I'm gonna have to look into moderating it myself, because, as I say, the fact that I can't just disable it when I need to for a serious, moments. Like, what if I was like, what if something like massively emotional happened to me and I'm here and I'm like, and then all of a sudden Mr. Blobby fucking is just there, and he's like. Is Mr. Blobby's everywhere. I could find neither hide nor hair of him. How did you fare? I hit him in the face with my balls. So he knows no more than the others. Care to explain yourself, Growing Way? Well, you see, I misremembered. Yes, that's it. I misremembered. Terribly sorry about that. Afraid I'm drawing a blank, though. Try as I might. Daddy. I can't remember who I was thinking of. On an unrelated note, what of Oriange? I assume you spoke with him earlier, but did he say when he'll be returning? More, disguise the more content for you, yeah. On his way to the Watcher's Palace with Living Way. Between Growing Way's sudden lapse of memory and our lack of other leads, maybe our time would be better spent lending Urianger a hand. What? Now hold on a moment. It's all coming back to me. Yes, I remember. The information you're looking for is in the archives. Yes, that's where you'll find all sorts of useful knowledge, including that pertaining to the final days. Give me them gloves. Give me them gloves. Give me them gloves. I can actually start putting materia in again. I haven't used materia in ages. In fact, I think I sold it all. Ether current. So if I've been doing my ether current quest, I probably have unlocked... this would probably unlock flight. Oh, what to do, what to do? I promised Living Way I would help, but... No. I promised I'd help, so that's what I'll do. The archives are on the second floor of the main plaza, the eastern wing. Follow me. I suspect the Loperates are up to something, but if there is ought to be learned of the final days, I think it's best we play along. For now, at least. Yeah, I've got tons of ether current quests here, so I'm going to do those off stream just to save time. Because even though I skipped the content of some of them, they still take a little while to do. It's over here. This does not look like an archive. Oh, there is big doors here, though. Maybe it is. The archives are right through this door, but it seems to be locked. I guess we'll just have to go find whoever has the key. Growing Way. Enough. If you have naught else to tell us of the final days, you need only say so. We can ill afford to be wasting time here, as well you know. Did you yourselves not tell us that we must act quickly? Yes, we did, but... The moon was to be a perfect paradise for the people of Aetheris, and we're running out of time to make everything ready for their arrival. We hoped you'd see the wonders we have to offer, but you found nothing but faults and flaws in our work, and only one of you saw our potential, so you others must be kept here. Ah, so that's Living Way's game. Run us about in circles, and failing that, lock us away so we can't put the plan at risk. Everyone except Urianger. He understands what is at stake, what must be done. I fear you've misjudged this Growing Way. Never have we decried the notion of using the moon as a means of escape. That said, my heart breaks at the thought of abandoning Aetheris and her reflections to their doom. If there is a way to avert the final days, I wish to find it. We all do. We may fail, but our efforts would never be at the expense of your plans. But why would you take that risk? There's no room for ifs and maybes now. The people of Aetheris will escape here to the moon. They'll be safe, and we'll finally get to see all their happy, smiling faces. I'm sorry, but we can't let you leave. We just can't. Are you kidding me? Do what you must, but try not to hurt them. Oh, you are making such a mistake. I'll be back in a moment. Don't do anything rash while I'm gone. Do not make me turn you into rabbit soup. If we dally, they'll overwhelm us with sheer numbers. I say we knock these ones out and split up and make our way to the exit. Agreed. Let us reconvene where Argos awaits outside. How dare you? How dare you? You cheeky little bunnies. Didn't see this coming. I didn't see this coming. growing way. Really? You're gonna do this? Do you see, growing way, how you have not even laid a scratch upon me? Okay, let's get out of here. Poor growing way. Poor misguided growing way. Of course, I am going to come back here because I need the ether currents, but... yeah. This one. Now to claim our golden pup and fly away. Good, you're here. We must hurry to the Watcher's Palace and find Urianger.
And what, pray tell, do we seek at the Watcher's Palace?
Oh, come off it, friend. You know full well why we're here. The time has come for you to return to Atheris and help your brethren prepare for their journey here and beyond.
Forgive me, Living Way, but I cannot in good conscience proceed with this plan.
Huh? But what about the final days? The death and the doom? Oh, we have to hurry before it's too late.
I like Mapping Way. I think that one's my favorite one.
Your unflagging commitment to your duty is endearing, to say the least.
Oh, bugger!
You sound a bit like Mrs. Doubtfire. Help is on the way, dears.
Be at ease. They bear you no grudge, nor do I. How could we, having come to understand your purpose? For millennia, you and yours worked tirelessly towards the singular purpose of this heavenly vessel's construction. An arduous feat by any measure. It is clear you have spared no effort. Why, your very names are a testament to your dedication.
Our names? I'm not sure I understand what you're getting at.
Names are an expression of the self, a declaration of one's hopes and aspirations. Your use of contemporary, uncomplicated nomenclature doth ensure clarity of purpose. There can be no doubt that your love for the people of Atheris is boundless and pure.
Yes! Yes! A most mellifluous phrasing! We Loperids were born of Heideland's love for Atheris. That shining, shimmering blue jewel, brightest star in the sky, brimming with life and possibilities. For as long as I can remember, I've toiled in anticipation of the day when this vessel might be needed. All I've ever wanted was to meet those she cherished so dearly, to serve and serve well. That goes for all of us. Don't you see? So help us. Help us help them. Lead them here where we can keep them safe.
No, little bunny.
If
No.
there's anything wrong with what we've built, we'll fix it. We'll make it right.
Your works want not for repair. Yet there remaineth much for you to learn of men, and your own kin besides. Singing Way, thy name bespeaketh more than the simple marriage of rhythm and rhyme. The songs of Aetheris are beyond counting, and span the length and breadth of emotion. Maps are monuments to man's pioneering spirit and his devotion to charting the furthest reaches of our star. Many have devoted their lifetimes to exploratory pursuits, to venture unto the highest mountains and the deepest oceans in search of unknown frontiers. And thou, my friend, I do not think we have met.
My name is Puddingway.
Oh, how unfortunate. How unfortunate. He's thinking about this one.
Yes, indeed. A name of deep and abiding significance, I'm sure. But one perhaps better communicated through delicious deeds than tasteless words.
That was a stretch, Oriange. That was a
Judicious
stretch.
application of fey magics at a later juncture may be appropriate. And Living Way. 'Tis no easy feat to convey the significance of thy moniker. When I was a bookish boy,
Here's the
dear
final
friend of
days, look
mine
at
was
her.
fond of peppering me with questions as I read, to my occasional annoyance. One day, I posed to her a question of mine own. What doth it mean to live? After much contemplation, she proffered this answer. The anticipation of a half-read story's conclusion. The hope today's mistake may serve as tomorrow's lesson. The wish that a new acquaintance may one day call thee friend. She believed it to be all these moments and more.
I want to understand, but
But she's a rabbit.
I, too, still labor to find mine own answer. 'Twould be my pleasure to assist you and
This is
yours
a
in
rabbit.
embarking on a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. For thee.
For thee. You shouldn't give them
Ink
alcohol.
as blue as the
Oh, yeah, it's the
waters
ink.
of Aetheris. Made in haste, though I assure thee, the quality has not suffered for it. The people need not be persuaded by honeyed words. Nay, I have faith they shall do what is right in due course. Until they do, I beg your patience, friends. And with that ink, let us fill the empty pages of Living Way's compendium. An open exchange of ideas will surely afford you all a better understanding of modern man, and with it, ideas for improvements and renovations. But more importantly, it shall empower us to together find a way forward.
I hope you're right. Thank you for this lovely gift.
Where
There you
are we?
have it.
Where's this etherite?
I shall remain with the Loperites to ensure that all is in order. Though we must needs prepare for every eventuality, you would all agree that the evacuation of our star is a last resort.
It's on the moon. Thank you.
To
Oh, we're next to the
accept
Tower of the
failure
Star. Okay.
is to accept the demise not only of our star, but that of Reen's, of all reflections, and the souls that call them home. Which is why I have every faith that you shall fight to the last, that such drastic measures may prove
Oh
unnecessary.
yeah, there it is.
Should the worst come to the worst, and I pray deeply that it won't, I'll take comfort in knowing preparations were made under your watchful eye.
Aye, thou mayest be assured that if calamity cometh, not a soul will be left behind, if being the operative term.
Hello. My pants are burning. Cometh, cometh. That flower, how came it into your possession? Cometh. How very like her. Found it in my bum. Guided by its light, you may come to know her true intentions, intentions which remain a mystery even to us. Oh no, 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 no. In our time, we called it Elpis. You would do well to remember the name. Elpis, 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 the piss, Elpis. It's a Spanish flower.
I hate to interrupt, but I feel like I need to make amends for all the secrecy.
You damn well do. Also, you might want to check on Garden Way or whatever his
We
name
haven't
was.
been the most gracious of guests. Do convey our apologies to Growing Way and
Oh yeah,
the
Growing
others.
Way. We decimated them.
But of course! And when next we welcome more guests from Atheris, we'll have learned to be much more hospitable hosts. Oh, and circling back to the matter of inappropriate secrecy, we ought to discuss our benefactors.
Charlian.
Agreed. The Charlian Forum, yes?
What? How did you know?
The more I heard, the more obvious it became. The Forum's aims align closely with those of your anonymous patrons. A telling coincidence would be an understatement. Though had we not taken it upon ourselves to peruse certain restricted tones in Labyrinthos, we might still be unaware of their plans. But let us continue this discussion upon our return. I dare say we have kept Alphino and the others waiting long enough.
I can show them my cool moon gear. And they'll be like, wow, look at your cool moon gear. And I'll be like, yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It was a relief to see Living Way was pleased with my gift of ink. To serve and serve well. Though their knowledge may be lacking, their boundless love is a blessing without peer. It will be no easy task to prepare them for what must needs be done, but gladly do I embrace this duty, even if it doth necessitate that we part ways for a time. Forgive me my absence, but I have the utmost faith in you, in all our fellow scions. When next I return to Atheris, I pray I find you all in good health and good spirits. Ether current complete. So what I'm going to do off stream is I'm going to go around and I'm going to get the rest. So we've got the 4 quests that are in that are up here. These 4 quests will likely give me the 4 ether currents, and I'll find these next 2. So by the time I stream tomorrow, I should be able to fly on the moon. Oh, I get my hat. I've got a better hat thanks to Laketa, but yeah. With the Loporits in Orianja's capable hands, we needn't worry about affairs here in our absence. Reverse birthday tax. Cheers, James. Oh, Merit, thank you for the 60 bitty. How you doing today, Merit? Knowing now the face of their earthly collaborators, there is much to discuss with Alphino and the others. Let us return to the Tower of Babel. Our battle for the star will soon begin in earnest, and we must be prepared. Oh yeah, I can just teleport here, can't I? You were going to say to raid Merid, but I guess that's over now. Was Merid streaming? Meridi, 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 meridi. Okay, we're back here. We're back in Garlemald. I can fly in Garlemald. Gods, I could scarcely believe we went to the moon and back. We will have time to reflect on that later. Right now, we need to head back to Camp Broken Glass and deliver a thoroughly detailed report to Lucia. I'd like very much to know how everyone is getting on here as well. They'd only just begun to treat the tempered prisoners when we left. I share your curiosity, but warning our allies of the final days is of greater importance. I speak not only of the contingent, of course. The heads of state of every nation must know what we have learned. We know not when or where or in what manner the final days will begin to manifest, and so we must see that everyone is prepared. I can neither confirm nor deny these allegations against me without further representation from my barista. Could your barista make me a fine beverage too, please? Agreed, though we may wish to stress the importance of discretion, lest the public be sent into a panic. Not that anyone in a position of responsibility should need to be told as much, but it bears repeating. Anyway, first things first, to Camp Broken Glass. Synthwave man. I'm a synthwave man! Skibbity beep bop. It's like robotic scat man. I can fly now. He can fly, he can fly, he can fly! I can fly under my own power, look at this. Actually, let's quickly uncover the map. Oh yeah, try for the viewpoint. Now I can fly. Yeah, I'll do that. I wonder if it just glitched. Because I tried to view it at the exact same time as you did, and I wonder if something just glitched about it. So maybe the fact that I've literally just restarted the game might be enough. But it also may be, as we said, it may just be that I wasn't supposed to be able to get there. And so it hasn't let me get it. But then you would think if they had that ability, if they have the ability to prevent you from getting viewpoints, surely they would also prevent you from getting ether currents. Because there would have been nothing stopping, like in Stormblood, for example, there would have been nothing stopping someone basically picking me up in a mount like this, flying me to them, and then me just getting them. That would have been no issue whatsoever. So why do it for viewpoints? That'd be a cool picture. Might fly back out at some point. Stop auto flying. It's hard to get the right landing with this map. Got it. There, see, first time. Worked. How odd. How odd. That is really, really odd. Really, really odd. Oh, no. Oh, scroll lock. I'm trying to get a screenshot, but I can't reach alt print screen. Does it work with that alt? I'll do it that way. Oh shit, we should be landing here. Don't mind me, everyone. You've got another Lalafell viewer. Look, Jam Tart is here too. A fine rendition. A fine rendition. Beautiful. It's good to see you all again. No worse for your lunar adventure, I hope. Been to the moon, is that all you got to say? How was the fucking moon is what you should say. We've done what we can for now, and believe me, we intend to tell you all about it. But before we do, might you tell us what's become of Garlemald in our absence? We succeeded in subduing the Tempered inside the Tower of Babel. We took many alive, but combined with those who were already in our custody, the number requiring care has grown exponentially. Excuse me. The inclement conditions here have made it difficult, if not impossible, to treat them all here, and so we have petitioned the aid of the allied nations. Some are understandably hesitant to proffer assistance, particularly those that were but recently subject to imperial occupation. That said, several others have agreed to grant them refuge for treatment. I can't speak. With the assistance of your fellow scions, we endeavour to see them safely transported and subsequently cured of their tempering. Will all the tempered be relocated? Not all, no. We have sufficient shelter to attend to those whose treatment has begun, and enough healers have volunteered to remain until their patients have recovered. Words is hard. Eulus is one such patient, though he is not yet fit to receive visitors. Truth be told, it was a miracle he and those in his company were not harmed in the chaos. If not for Alphino and Alice's timely assistance, I dare say none of them would be here with us today. In light of recent developments, have the Alliance leaders come to any decisions regarding Garlemald? Given the tremendous ramifications of what has happened here, it will take time to determine what must be done. In the meantime, they intend to work with the Eastern Alliance to keep a close watch over the provinces. We have other news to share. Shortly after Anima was defeated, we received reports that each and every tower has vanished. For a mercy, the process was apparently not quite as violent as that you experienced in Thavnir. Those who were trapped within them have been rescued and are receiving treatment. To hasten this endeavor, the beast tribes have received instruction in the magics needed to cure tempering. Master Matoya is no doubt thrilled the Mother Porksea affords her so many visitors. Yes, we are grateful for our ongoing efforts, as well as those of our comrades near and far. As for the contingent, several of our members have been granted leave to return to their homelands after the transfer of Tempered has been completed. Lucia and I will remain, along with a small force to continue offering aid to those here in Garlemald. The Empire may be no more, but there are yet those who call these lands home. I believe that accounts for recent events here. So, what of the moon and the Telepharoi? Well, where to start there, eh? I threw some balls in someone's face. That was a good time. And so on. The final days. Gods, I prayed your victory would mark the end of our troubles. There is still much we do not know, but the Alliance leaders must be told. Would you be willing to contact them in our stead? Yes, of course, I will send word forthwith. We'll also release your fellow Science from their present duties, that they may return to Sharlayan. Your energies are better spent finding a means to avert the coming apocalypse. Speaking of your fellow Science, you will be happy to hear that Mistress Kryl, though still on the mend, has been moved to the Baldesian Annex and given into Tataru's care. Thank you. I look forward to seeing them both upon our return. Let us be on our way then. One last thing, if I may. After your confrontation with Zodiark, you said Xenos took his leave, and in all likelihood he has returned here, to Garlemald. I have a mind to dispatch scouts to try and ascertain his whereabouts, but first wish to ask if you believe there is merit in doing so. If they found him, they would not likely live to tell the tale. I suppose you're right. To dispatch good soldiers in pursuit of such a beast would be to send them to their deaths. Pray forget I entertained the notion. While on the subject of Xenos, the 10th Legion has made an official proclamation. They denounce the Crown Prince and condemn his role in the Empire's downfall. His very title has become a source of shame among his former subjects, and its continued use serves only to hinder relations with foreign nations. For this reason, he has been declared as Xenos Viator Galvus, outcast and enemy of Garlemald. Van Daniel is no more, and now his own people turn against him. It seems he's naught but his bloodlust to keep him company. Better that than an army to see it sated. At any rate, I will not keep you longer. I pray you safe passage back to Sharlayan. Screenshot for memento's sake. I think this is a good place as any to finish. This is such a stupid game at times. Yeah, we're gonna leave this in the background. Are you making this happen? I'm gonna let it happen. It's very distracting, but I'm gonna make it happen. I think this is a good place to end because it is late, and this is a good story crux point. So there's plenty to be getting on with tomorrow. Hey Crisco. Let me talk about tomorrow after we've done the credits first. Let's say thank you to a bunch of legends who have supported the stream today. Arise. Ouch. Iggy Power, thank you for the follow today. Welcome in and welcome to the community. For the bits today, Ladarth, Merid, also, I mean, see, now you guys don't appear in the damn things. Sodeo Ventus, Owlipop, thank you for the bits today. Damn, we got Reyes with the resub, and there was someone else, Laketa with the resub as well. Oh, goodness me. Being Mojo, thank you for the raid. Vips, thanks for vipping. Mods, thanks for modding. Chatters, thanks for chatting. They screwed up those credits for a bit there. That didn't go to plan. I was all very distracted. So, Deho, I can't see it. I can't see it. I can't see it at all. I don't know what it looks like. I don't know what it's doing. All I can see is my preview in OBS. That's what I see, and it doesn't affect that. Which is really irritating, as I've mentioned. Anyway. I just want to recheck the, I want to check the subs part again, just to make sure I didn't miss anyone. I think we had Laketa and Reyes in there, but let me just double check. This is a beautiful sound effect, by the way, like beautiful background music. Truly is.